I bet that had to hurt. Stay frosty!
Alright guys, welcome to some more gaming news, and we are here to talk about two brand new upcoming games that have just been revealed. One is the continuation of the Shadow Warrior series, which looks absolutely fantastic from its first gameplay trailer, and the other is a new survival horror dinosaur game, which looks like Jurassic Park at its finest. Let's get into it. First off, the first Shadow Warrior 3 gameplay has debuted during today's Devolver Direct, and it looks just as good and action-packed as you would expect from Flying Wild Hog developers, with increased and all-out violence, all new supernatural abilities, a super sharp katana, acrobatic wall running and jumping gameplay, and of course a wisecracking Lo Wang. Shadow Warrior 3 is shaping up to be the best and most beautiful in the series. I mean, look at all of this, it looks super promising. Shadow Warrior 3 looks to expand the game beyond what was possible in the first two, and this excellent gameplay proves it 100%. The story and gameplay is as follows. The fallen corporate shogun Lo Wang and his former employer turned nemesis turned sidekick Orochi Zilla embark on an improbable mission to recapture an ancient dragon they unwillingly unleashed from its eternal prison. Armed with a punishing mix of blades and bullets, Lo Wang must traverse uncharted parts of the world to track down the dark beast and push the apocalypse back yet again. All it will take is the mask of a dead god, a dragon's egg, a touch of magic, and enough firepower to hold off the impending cataclysm. Shadow Warrior 3 will let you conduct a symphony of death with each encounter by mixing overwhelming firepower with devastatingly precise katana strikes as you dash in and around the demonic hordes. You'll be able to flow between nimble movement techniques including air dashes, wall running, double jumps, and the fancy new grappling hook. It will bust your combat and movement options wide open in every battle. It is said you can execute spectacular finishing moves to claim a piece of your conquered foe and unleash its powers back on the horde in a burst of unstoppable fury and powerful magic. Each environment in the game is lined with hazardous structures and devices that can be activated to add another layer of creative choice to the offensive strategy. You'll trek across a mythic Asian land infused with the magic and technology of ancient samurai, now overrun by the demonic yokai from Japanese folklore, which I think hasn't been used much as a setting in games like these, and seeing it come to life and fitting so perfectly is perfect. It actually looks like a samurai-themed Doom game. The game is coming in 2021 to PC first, but as like the other games in the series, will also come to both consoles and most probably PS5 and Xbox Series X. A game like this is bound to be on next gen. Alright, let's get into this dinosaur game. Dead Ground is an upcoming co-op survival horror game about outwitting dinosaurs in objective-based, almost Left 4 Dead-esque matches. Developer Jaw Drop Games, who you may recognize from the upcoming rhythm shooter Gun Jam, describes Dead Ground as a desperate battle for survival against deadly AI dinosaurs. Here's the mission. Yourself in single player or with up to 2 friends online are dropped on an island filled with dinosaurs built on dynamic AI. Your goal is to grab your assigned target, whatever it may be depending on the map and mission, and make it to the extraction point with all your limbs intact, but the location of your spawn point, target, and extraction point is randomized each run. Jaw Drop says the dinosaurs will also behave differently each time, with their AI adapting and reacting based on your squad's actions, whether you choose stealth or go in a more action way. The dinosaurs will adapt to it. The match structure, get what has been asked for and get out, reminds me of Left 4 Dead, but while Dead Ground is a first-person game, it seems like less of a shooter and more of a stealthy experience. It is more horror than Left 4 Dead, being an FPS game. Dead Ground will be balanced in a way where survival horror aspects are enhanced. Bullets are rare, and creating noise will have consequences, Jaw Drop says. Distraction and outthinking the deadly dinosaurs that roam the map is crucial to surviving. As players, you form a group of professional hunters and survivalists on a mission to the Dead Ground to retrieve high-value loot. Players are put through the ultimate test of cooperation as they travel through darkened and anxious environments overrun by deadly dinosaurs in order to survive. Reactive AI dinosaurs that hunt you down, random extraction points, and dynamic objectives create unpredictable and varied experiences, and all contribute to a menacing atmosphere filled with fear, suspense, and anticipation. If you decide to play team-based objectives, suspenseful gameplay and constant mortal danger will be present. Teamwork and cooperation are essential to survival in this mode, though you can also leave your teammates behind in favor of a solo session. The atmosphere is deeper and the horror intensifies as you attempt to survive alone. A true Jurassic Park horror in single player. It is said to have a dynamic gameplay enriched with objectives, stealth, combat, and teamwork. Players will interact with a range of items and weapons and have access to a crafting system. There is also going to be a character class system with special traits. Also, skills and tools mean players must choose how they will work together or simply alone in order to survive. The characters in your squad will affect your strategies. Jaw Drop outlined 3 characters in the Kickstarter for Dead Ground, which has a full month left in its campaign, by the way, if you'd like this game to become a full reality. First off, one of the class is the Engineer, which can freely hack doors, alarms, and power grids. We also have the Scout, which has an alien-esque motion detector that registers nearby dinosaurs. And the Hunter gets a high-power rifle, which is more effective against bigger dinosaurs, and is probably the one person you want to stay close to. The dinosaurs themselves patrolling your map will also determine how you approach your objectives. 4 dinosaurs are mentioned on Kickstarter, one I cannot even pronounce the name of. We have iconic Velociraptor, larger Allosaurus, and gigantic T-Rex. Dead Ground will launch with 2 dinosaur types at first, presumably the Velociraptor and T-Rex based on its pre-alpha trailer, and Jaw Drop is planning to add more over time. It's also open to add new classes, maps, and game modes. At the start of each match, you will be given a start point and an extraction point. You must collect whatever loot you have been assigned and then reach the extraction location. How effective you are in completing your assigned objectives will impact your ability to level up and unlock new content. Each map will contain many items that can be picked up and used in order to survive. Some can be combined and crafted into other objects. The community is said to have a pretty active role in helping to shape the game experience, so together, the developers and us, the supporters, can create something incredible. There will be testing during phases of development if the tier has been purchased, and there will be an emphasis on player feedback. Alright guys, make sure you support their Kickstarter in the description if you like what you see, and as always, drop a like for more gaming news like this and subscribe to stay tuned. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks to Joe Morris, Jigglyboy, and I Am Legend for being a master member on the channel. You can become a Survivor member for 99 cents only. It'll help me and the channel as a whole. Thanks for watching.